And welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Showcase Game. As we enter tonight, under Go, we have the King Mustangs versus the Moody Trojans. Surely an exciting matchup tonight. Second game of the night. First game we had the Carroll Tigers versus the Ray Texans. And now we start up the second game. King starts on defense, and it'll be Moody swinging the bats first. We go into high expectations for definitely, I would say, an exciting game. How would you say this game is likely to go out, Noah?
I think this game is going to be pretty good. It's a showcase game, so we have the King Mustangs and Moody, and we'll be right back.
Okay, the umpire has indicated, let's play ball. And like always, good luck to both teams. We lead off the top half of the first inning. The shortstop, Landon Trevino.
And Landon Trevino will be the first batter of the game. And he'll start his first pitch. He'll look at a strike. Trojans trying to get their first hit on the board. First batter of the game. It's going to be 1-1.
Number 2, Landon Trevino, the senior, up to the plate, trying to put something in play to get on base for the top of the first.
Third pitch is going to be just a little bit outside on the right side, making it 2-1. And as a hitter in a 2-1 count, what you're looking for is nothing outside of the zone, only looking for what's in there, just like that pitch right there, and he's going to sky that one out to foul territory right side, and the first baseman chases, but is unsuccessful in his attempt. That'll make the count 2-2, and he'll make his way back to the plate for his third chance at swinging the bats.
Yeah, that foul ball right there was nearly caught, but the visibility was kind of low for the first baseman. But we can see what's going to happen with this next pitch up at.
And that one missing right side. It's going to make it a full count.
And on a full count, it's very difficult to decide what you're going to do. You either don't swing and get struck out, or you swing and get struck out.
And he's going to chop one up to the third base line. He's going to throw it across the diamond, and it's going to be nearly scooped by the first baseman. And he'll secure that one for the first out.
It's a great play right there by the third baseman to the first baseman for the King defense. It's a great opportunity for the King defense to get that out on that previous play. We have Braden Gano, number 1, up to the plate.
And he'll swing and miss at the first one. And the 0-1 pitch is underway now. And he'll look at that one. Ball 1. 1-1.
One's across the board, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. 2 outs remaining in the inning.
One's across the board, and the second pitch is going to be grounded. Second base takes it, hard throw, and he'll make it. That'll be the second out of the inning here.
And that play right there was just textbook defense. A nice grounder to the second baseman all the way to the first baseman for that nice clean out right there. Definitely this defense has a lot of great chemistry with each person on the field, which is helping them to make these outs.
And that curveball tries to sneak in there, but misses just a little bit off the right side of the plate. And speaking of plates, I myself could use a good plate right now. I'm feeling a little bit famished.
I'm feeling very starved. I
And
feel like we could all go for a plate right now.
1-0 is here. And same spot. As a catcher myself, I would take this opportunity to go visit my pitcher and talk about the repeated missed spots. All the balls here are going towards the top right of the plate. That one just over top, up and inside, and the batter fouls it off, making it 2-1. 2-1 counts here, as I explained within the first out. Not looking for anything outside, looking for what's exactly in your zone. But you're still protecting, and that one hits low and outside for strike 2. 2's across the board, 2-2-2. JJ De Los Santos, what will you do?
And the pitch delivered.
And he'll foul one, fighting. He'll foul one, fighting, and that one will foul into the stands.
And then come collect your Jason's Deli coupon.
And this game, it seems they're going to Jason's Deli coupon for the foul balls. That one lined into the gap in left field. And it'll be a nice routine single for JJ De Los Santos. Great way to stop his team from going 3 up, 3 down there.
Pitcher Ernesto Gonzalez.
Great way for Moody to really hammer that ball and get on the base. It's a nice leadoff single right there.
And the pitcher, Gonzalez, will come up here. Try to get something going here. Maybe a nice knock into the gap. Driving one in would be a surefire way to get this dugout fired up. That one's going to sneak in there for strike 1. First pitch of the at bat is in there. Curveball. Low and inside. De Los Santos is on first, and he'll lead a little bit. Trying to get a little bit of an advantage in the base running. And that one missing outside. And it's not uncommon for a pitcher as well, in any case, to miss on the arm side. It's a matter of, I would say, actual literal milliseconds. You know, it's the matter of the release point, like here. If it was a little bit later or earlier on that point, it could drastically change the outcome of whatever pitch is thrown. And with that ground ball to shortstop, it is a 6-3 play. It'll end the first top half. We'll be back after this short break.
bottom half of the first inning to lead off for the King Mustangs. The pitcher, Christian Sainz.
And welcome back. We are in the bottom of the first. And we have Christian Sainz, number 15, up to the plate. Trying to serve this one, trying to get their first hit of the game for the Mustangs.
And coming into a fresh count for the entirety of the Mustang team, he'll look at the first pitch. And it'll be in there. A little bit of a velocity topping right there from the pitcher. That one looked speedy from up here. It nearly looked right down the middle. But just due to the, that one had a little bit of tail on it. I could see that from up here. I could see that two-seam action.
Yeah, definitely these pitches from the pitcher are definitely getting there. Definitely getting to the strike zone. It's a 0-2 count, as you can see.
Righty pitcher on a lefty hitter, your two-seam could be one of your best pitches in your arsenal of use in that at-bat. Because it, two seams, they go on the arm side, and you know what's on the arm side of a left-handed batter? Not them. So it's kind of hard to hit it. The pitch. And he'll go down swinging. And that'll be the first strikeout for the pitcher, Ernesto
With one
Gonzalez.
out, nobody on, center fielder, Aiden Reyes.
Reyes up to the plate. Swing and miss right there. One out, nobody on, and it's an 0-1 count for Aiden.
Reyes looking what to do with the 0-1, and his pitch will be delivered outside. 1-1 here. Catch trying to get a little bit of a framework going. Framing tends to be a little difficult on the outside pitches. The 1-1 delivery. And did he go? No. It'll be 2-1.
And with the 2-1 count, the batter has a little bit more flexibility to try to get the pitcher to throw some more pitches outside, possibly draw a walk.
And that seems to be exactly what he might be doing here. Either picking his right pitch that he wants for himself or looking for a walk.
Definitely some nice discipline from this Mustang batter right here. And a 3-1 count. This could draw up a walk on this next pitch. And it does.
No.
And no, it doesn't. Full count.
3-2-1 on the scoreboard. And the full count pitch. Looking to get the second out. Gonzalez pushes off the rubber. And he'll get him. By him for the second out.
With 2 outs, nobody on, it brings up left fielder, Grant Hoagland.
It's a nice strikeout right there by the Moody pitcher. What a way to get that out and reduce the outs to only 1 remaining. And the pitch.
And a curveball sneaks in there. Strike 1. And 0-1. Trying to come back from a first pitch strike. Looking for a obvious ball or a good knock into the field. And a catcher calls a step off and re-signals a sign from the coach.
Pitch delivered, swinging.
And good hack there. Trying to get one out, but it will result in an 0-2 count.
Batter definitely had a lot of aggression coming off from that pitch. Unfortunately, a swing and a miss, but if it made contact, definitely would have been a grounder. Swing and miss up top.
And that'll be a 3-pitch AB. And it'll also be 3 up, 3 down for the King Mustangs. And after that, we will be back after the short break. Surprised he didn't say anything.
And welcome back. We're at the top of the second inning with Moody on offense. With number 17, Nehemiah Vega. And that gets down for an 0-1 count.
Third baseman, Nehemiah Vega.
And that second pitch is just going to be a little bit outside, making it 1-1 here for Vega. And he'll send one into center field, looking a little bit shallow, and it'll be the second baseman who can't pick up under and make a catch for the first out of the inning.
Swing one out. He'll bring up right fielder, Gael LeBlanc.
Nice play right there by the second baseman for King. What a way to get that out for the team to reduce any further damage or future damage that may be in play. So number 8, Gael from Moody to the plate.
And he'll send the first pitch out to left field.
Nice base hit right there. He knew exactly what he wanted, and on that first pitch, lined out to left field. Amazing pitch right there, and an amazing at-bat.
And he'll have himself a little single, getting himself off on first base. And number 23 will step into the box. And he'll look for his first pitch, and another curveball sneaking in there for strike one. Looking for something new here. Runner on first takes his lead, steps back. Batter steps in the box. Leading off first. Looking antsy in the first pitch. Second pitch is going to be skied, shallow. It's going to get down. And that second base runner is going to truck for third. And he'll get in there. First base, advancing to third.
Nice base hit right there, and also a RISP advancement. Runners at the corners now.
Christian Garza.
With the runners at the corners for number 7, Moody.
Christian Garza will look to see what he can do for his team here. Maybe a first chance to put some runs on the board. And he'll stand there. He'll await his pitch. Gonzalez. Not Gonzalez. Christian Signs on the bump, looking to get his team out of this mess. A double play here could end the inning and leave the inning with no repercussions. That would be the best case scenario for the Mustangs right here. Best case scenario for the Trojans. A good hit into the gap. And a runner goes. It's going to be throw down.
And the ball gets loose.
Ball is loose. That third base runner is going to come in. Second base runner. And the
ball's
goes by
offline.
again. Throws going all over the place by the Mustangs as a runner from third scores. Runner from second advances to third. Another runner in scoring position.
And from that defense, it's honestly just mental mistakes. The ball just getting loose right there cost the team a run, which puts Moody in the lead. Only one run. 1 run, 3 hits, no errors. King, nothing. No hits, 1 error.
Signs will deliver his pitch. And another one. Taking advantage of the shift here, it'll be Kristen getting himself another RBI single. Not another, but once again for the Trojans, an RBI single.
Runner at first and 1 out. They'll bring up the fielder, Juan Ortiz.
Ortiz will step into the box. Garza on first, looking to get something here for his team. He'll square up.
Sizing this one up. In there for strike one.
0-1. Seems to be the trend here, throwing a first pitch strike, first pitch take. And then the at-bat seems to get started here. Ortiz steps out.
It looks like the Moody coach is yelling to the player to call time. Now, for any batter, it's definitely okay to call time to recollect your thoughts and get back into the game and lock in on your next at-bat.
Garza taking a lead. And a pickoff. No good. Garza gets back in time. Signs with an unsuccessful attempt at a pickoff. He'll stare down the barrel of Ortiz once again. Signs, running out of options, looks between the plate and first base. He'll choose the plate. And runner goes. Redemption shot for the catcher. And the ball gets away. That will be on the second baseman.
Nice steal right there and a nice save to try to get on second base with that ball getting loose. He could have tried for third, but decided to stay at second base, which is a very smart play right there because you don't want to be too aggressive on the plate and then end up getting out.
Your current stand will be 2-0 in the second inning with 1 out. 4 hits, a runner on second, Kristen Garza, and Ortiz at the plate, looking to get something going for his team here. Small lead at second, and check swing. And called dead ball. He'll take his base. It'll be runners at corners, first and third. And, folks, if you blinked, you missed it, but Kristen Garza just stole third. He's not allowed to take that base. They could have thrown him out. Oh, they're going to put him back. See, I think in the only case where that would be allowed to happen would be, I think, if I'm correct in my rules, or if I'm thinking of the rules right, pitcher has to be off the mound, ball in hand, and then you could be allowed to make a ballsy move like that and just run from second to third. There's nothing stopping the runner from doing that.
Definitely a risky move, though. If you're trying to steal from second and third, there have been attempts where it is successful, but definitely not a risk that you want to take, especially in this count right now. And if you want to keep up this lead, definitely not something you want to do.
Welcome back. After that mound visit, Landon Trevino, the one-hole hitter, he will come back up to the plate. Ortiz and Garza on first and second. And he'll look to what to do, and he'll look at a strike down the middle. Oh, and 1 here. Signs. Looks for the sign, and it'll be Landon Trevino, looking to see if he can knock one up in the gap. He sets up, runner breaks, bunt, and foul.
Although
He'll
foul,
go back to the box to get a retry that one.
all the fouls. A really great attempt from there from Landon Trevino to try to get that bunt in a fair play in order to get on base, possibly even a bases loaded opportunity. Some great effort right there.
Now he's dug himself into a hole in this one. 0-2, the worst spot to be in. This could go anywhere. It could go 3 balls and a walk. It could go 2 balls and a strikeout. Endless possibilities from this one count. Or it could just end in a strikeout. Only time will tell, and the time is passing. Signs. What will you do? Pitch. It gets by him. And runners advance, and that'll be a ball 2.
Both runners advance, first to second, second to third, as that ball got loose right there. Definitely don't want to put a hole in this play, like a hole in my shoe right now. Moving on, we got a 1-2 count with the 1 out. Moody.
Signs. Sets up, and he delivers. 1-2, curveball, hung it over the middle there, and it's going to go up the middle of the diamond. That runner's going to be sent home. No, he's not. That would have been a nice play at the plate for the 4th run. But no, we will stay at 3 runs for the Trojans.
Some nice action right there on the plate. A nice base hit right there. RBI single. What a way to get on the board for the Trojans and to keep this lead going.
With runners at first and third, and 1 out, it brings up
Braden Gunno.
Cano.
Gunno will come up to the plate. Runners at the corners. Any hit here will, no matter, I think, score a run. A pop-up, sacrifice fly, a grounder. The runner's going to run home. Any hit is going to result in a score. And it's going to bunt. Squeeze. No squeeze. And they're going to get the easy out here. That'll just advance the runner. Braden will go down and a sacrifice. And send Landon Trevino to second.
With 2 outs, runners at second and third, it brings up first baseman, J.J. De Los Santos.
J.J. De Los Santos, number 22 for Moody.
Scored last time he was on base. JJ. He'll take his pitch and he'll ground one out to left field. And that they'll get him in, setting runners at the corners once again. 2 outs this time instead of 1.
Moody dropping in another run right there, making their lead 4-0.
And the pitcher, Ernesto Gonzalez, will step into the plate next. He'll look to get something going. Last time he came to the plate, he had a real nice knock, scoring a few runs for the Trojans.
And just from that at-bat alone, it just shows how much power he has on the plate and how much momentum that he's brought to the game.
Welcome back. Ernesto Gonzalez will take the plate. He'll look up at his own. And pitcher will deliver. And signs. Not signs.
Gonzalez.
He'll have runners at the corners looking to see what he can do here. Number 14, what do you got?
And he's got a strike from him. Even count, 1-1, with 1 out left in the top of the second. The Mustangs had to do a pitcher change with the previous pitcher letting up 4 runs in 1 inning.
And that curveball tries to sneak in there, but just misses top left. High and inside. And on deck is Nemaya Vega. And a runner goes, and the ball is going to get away from him. It's going to roll down the third baseline. He's going to take a turn on second. Three and 1. A walk would load the bases for Vega, who in his last AB had an RBI single.
For Gonzalez, this could be a really good RBI opportunity for him. Probably to score in these runs, maybe get a 2-run double. Or something of that sort.
Fouled off, making it full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. One pitch to end the inning, 1 pitch to keep it going. What will happen? I have no idea.
What I like about this batter is his discipline at the plate. I mean, he sees those pitches clearly, and that explains why we're even in this count, the full count. He sees them, he knows what he wants. And let's see if he's going to get what he wants.
And no good. He'll go down looking to end the inning. And your score by the bottom of the second is 4-0 with your Trojans leading. 6 hits, 0 errors. And for your Mustangs, 0 runs, 0 hits, 1 error. We will be back after this short break, and thank you for watching.
And we are back. We are in the bottom of the second inning with the Mustangs on offense. Ball gets right through the gap right there for a nice base hit for number 6 for the Mustangs.
Runner at first, no outs. It'll bring up designated hitter Abel Adiola. He DHs for the right fielder, Julian Cepeda.
Abel Adiola, number 23, to the plate.
He'll dig in, looking for what he can do. Justin Lyle will be on first base. Small lead, inching closer and closer, showing bunt, pull back for strike one. And Abel, we'll see what he can do. Lyle in first, looking antsy, pitch delivered down low. Catcher digs for it, and he'll find it for ball one, making it 1-1.
Now, even with this 1-1 count, you still have a lot of flexibility between the pitcher and the batter. Anything can really happen. Just depends on where the ball goes in the strike zone, and they will call time.
And batter calls time, yes.
And if you take a look at first base, it looks like the Mustang, the King coach, was talking to one of the first base runners. Probably signaling a play or telling him what to do.
Ooh, what a curve. That one was just sweeping in there from the actual sky. Going all the way from the arm slot and just sliding in there. That one ended up right at the head and went all the way into the middle of the zone.
Nice breaking ball right there to get into the strike zone for a 1-2 count. No outs in the inning with a runner on first. Swing!
Ooh.
And they got him.
Ernesto Gonzalez showing his breaking ball and just dominating the hitters.
Ethan Gamis.
And the pitcher for Moody is definitely doing a really good job at keeping the Mustangs from not scoring anything, with only allowing one hit from this entire inning. This entire game, actually.
And that one's fouled back for the first strike.
And the pitcher will step off of the mound. Coming back up to deliver to Gomez, number 5 for the Mustangs.
And the chop swing there at the inside pitch. Gomez will swing and miss for strike 2. 0-2 with one out here. Lyle still on first base with nothing changing since the last batter.
Little room for error for Gomez. If you really want to get on base, you got to be very disciplined at the plate and able to watch those balls and, like, just hope that they get out of the strike zone.
Gonzalez, a little two-seamer action there to get the ball back in the zone. Misses low, however, making it 2-2.
I think it was a 1-2 count.
Making a 1-2. Gonzalez searches for the right pitch. Looks back at his runner. Lyle looking for what he can do. And runner stays still, and that'll be a strikeout. Looking. Out number 2. And down goes Gomez.
Wild runner first brings up the catcher.
And slapping a K on that, K for King on that play. As the next batter for the Mustangs comes up to the plate. Number 25, Alejandro. Nice double name right there. Very unique, very unique. Runner on first. Clean count right now with 1 out remaining in the inning.
And Alejandro calls time. And with Lyle on first still, not being able to get off his island, Alejandro will search for how to get him off. He'll look for his pitch. First one goes in there. Strike 1.
Nice 0-1 to start off this at-bat. For the Double-A, Alejandro.
Double A, let's capitalize on this. Capitalize on the... Ooh, pick attempt. He'll get back in there safely. Stepping back in, 0-1. Desperate to get one put in play. Let's see if we can make something happen here. Mustangs, what do you got? Let's see. First, second. Misses.
1-1 count. And it looks like the Mustang dugout is getting pretty fired up to try to distract the pitcher.
But I don't know if it competes with the Trojan dugout. I've been hearing them more the entire game, and that curveball sneaks in there. Strike two. Gets behind the catcher, but runner does not advance.
122 on the board. 1 run, 2 strikes, and 2 outs. 1 out remaining in the inning with the runner still on first. Looking for an opportunity to advance even to second base.
And I'm sure the coach had just mentioned a word about how on pass balls like that, it is not desperate, but more necessary for an attempt, even a little fake attempt. Get the catcher a little jumpy, maybe make him miss a throw, and then you can actually take your base. But in that situation, that didn't happen. We are now looking at Gonzalez looking at his pitch that ends the inning. And what a way to end the full second inning. 4-0, Trojans lead. Moody has 6 hits, King has 1 hit. And we'll be back after this short break. And we come back into a fresh inning, third inning. The Trojans will lead off, and Nehemiah Vega will step into the box. For the Trojans, he'll look. Oh. First pitch. In there. Strike one.
0-1 count to start off this inning for
And
Nehemiah Vega.
if I stand corrected, that is number 6 on the mound, Justin Lyle. Lyle stands on the bump. He'll look to see what to throw. Third pitch. And it's grounded to short. Across. And caught. 6-3. There we go.
Nice clean out right there across the diamond. What an amazing way to get an out there for the team.
LeBlanc.
So number 8 for Moody, Gael LeBlanc.
His first pitch is going to be outside. And LeBlanc will look at that one. He'll see what to do with the next one. Adjusting to that speed. Going to see what he can do. The bat off the shoulders. And your 0-1-0 is being delivered. Turned it to 2-0. Second base, playing deep in the grass, expecting a hard hit oppo ball, and it's going to be pulled left side, foul ball. And it will nearly roll, and no, it did. It did roll all the way to the corner. All the way to the distance marker.
And that ball had some travel to it. Definitely had some distance to even go out of the park, but just pulled foul.
You know, that one went about 319 feet. And just like they shifted for, to the opposite side, and a hard throw will get him.
And the Moody fans do not like that call. From up here, I kind of, in my opinion, I had seen that the Trojans were safe on base. But it could have been perspective.
As you heard from my call, I was confident that they got him. There was a little bit of a leap there from the runner, Gael LeBlanc.
And the pitch delivers up and away for ball one.
And Padron. We'll see what he can do with 1-0 and 2 outs. This could be a very quick inning for the Trojans. It could be a 3-up, 3-down type situation here. That second pitch underway, and it's going to be lined to center, looking shallow, and it's going to get down for a single. And Aragon Padron will get himself a single.
Nice little base hit right there. That ball had some distance to it, and definitely had the height as well. Just dropping into dead center, into the center field.
And Garza will step up to the plate, looking to drive in Padron, or advance him into scoring position. With anything to do, let's see what he's going to do with the first pitch. He'll look at it for ball one. Padron makes his way back to first. He'll try to get something going. Garza looks for something to do at 1-0. Looks for his pitch. And that's not it. 1-1.
Even count for Garza.
1-1 with the runner on first, with 2 outs, avoiding the 3-up, 3-down, trying to stay alive in the inning. That one's going to miss high. 2-1.
Now, in a 2-1 count, you still have a little bit of flexibility. There's still a little bit of room for error, but you don't want to make it too much, where it does cost you the game. That ball slips out, and the runner from first will steal second.
And
just
a pass
walking
ball.
in there.
Pass ball there will increase the odds that the Trojans are just going to keep on adding and adding to this lead that they have. With 2 outs, it's likely but not impossible to get 3 outs and end the inning in this situation with 3-1. A ground out could end it, the fly out, pop out could end it, but I think in this situation, I think they're going to knock one into the gap here. And they do. And that runner's going to round it, and they're going to send him to the plate. And no, they won't. They're going to hold him back. And that'll make it an RBI single with runners at the corners. Not an RBI single. I don't know what I'm talking about. That is a regular single.
Amazing base hit right there to advance the runner from second to third.
At first and third, and 2 outs, he'll bring up the left fielder, Juan Ortiz.
So number 12, Juan Ortiz, up to the plate to try to make an attempt to run in, to bat in a runner. Pitch.
Outside for ball 1. Runners. Padron is on third, and Garza will camp himself at first. Ortiz calls time to regroup himself. He'll step back in with a clear mind, trying to get a hit here. Any hit. Actually, no, with 2 outs, it's not any hit. A good hit on the ground. And called safe on the pick attempt.
And that pickoff attempt had a lot of speed to it. And welcome back. We are at the bottom of the third with the Mustangs on the offense.
Cody Westbrook.
Cody Westbrook, number 14, up to the plate.
And Westbrook will step into the plate with 2-0. A very comfortable count to be in. You could just sit there, and this next pitch could probably go in your favor. As it did not for him. That's what happens when you take the advice of a commentator who's not in the game. Westbrook, 2-1. Getting something here. Just the tip of a ball. 2-2. This count has gone from comfortable to a little bit stressful. 2-2. Getting something here would be very crucial. Oh my goodness, and that is just disgusting. The curveball. My goodness, getting the batters every single time.
And definitely when you have a good breaking ball like that, and especially on a curve, it's always satisfying for the pitcher to see that curveball be successful in at-bats. Ball going high for ball 1. The Trojans staying pretty dominant in this game with 4 runs, 8 hits, no errors, while King, 0 runs, 1 hit, and 1 error. That's a swing and a miss, evening the count. 1-1-1. Ones across the board once again.
And I know I'm not crazy, but if you look at that scoreboard, it is like almost matching except for the 1 run every inning. The scoreboard we had last game against Ray and Carroll. as about this time it was also 4-0 with about 8 hits on the winning team side and 1 hit on the losing side. And to shine some positive light on what might not be a so positive situation for the outcome of the game we just had, shine some light on some individual, Ian Solano, one of the few hits that Carroll had. A nice line drive into center field to get down for a shingle.
And Solano's at bat was the only hit for the Tigers.
And that is a hit that's skied into right field, looking shallow. It's gonna get down.
And he'll go extra bases.
And is he in there? No! They got him on the hose.
Unfortunate for the Mustangs, but a great attempt right there to go for extra bases.
And that one will be unsuccessful as they get him from all the way in the right field corner. A little bit of a hesitation there from the runner, and that is exactly what will get you caught up right in between the bases. And the pitcher, Christian Signs, will come up to bat. Not the pitcher. My apologies. Curveball misses high and outside. One and 0. Signs will look for his 1-2 seamer there. Will run outside of the zone. 2-0. Last time we had a 2-0 count, so just a few minutes ago, turned from 2-0 to 2-2. Very quick way to turn that count upside down. And
swing and miss.
On track to be similar to the last one, 2-1. Swing and miss.
And with the temperatures out here and with the weather that we got on tonight, definitely could be a factor on why the Mustangs are not performing to the best of their ability.
So that's a swing and miss from Christian Sanz. And the cold, whenever it's time to play ball in the cold, does tend to slow down your actual physical movements, as swinging the bat could be a little bit foreign feeling to you. Ooh, that was in there a little bit. I don't know for sure, but it was definitely inside the plate. Closer to the batter than a little comfortable.
Full count for Signs. Delivers.
And he'll slam one into the right center gap for a nice single. Christian Signs.
A nice base hit right there for Aiden Signs. Excuse me, not Aiden Signs. Christian Signs. Whole another team.
There's too many signs.
There's a sign right here, and there's a sign on the
over
screen.
I hope you like the signs that we have. Our designer, Nathan, always was working very hard, every day, to make the best graphics for you, and I'm sure you enjoy them.
Creating the best graphics, creating the best everything, I would say.
Yeah, actually, now that you mentioned that, kind of like everything that you see is kind of made by him. The broadcast here, the scoreboard, your animations, your overlays. I don't know about anyone else, but I know I'm just here to do my job. My part is to commentate, be a pretty alright commentator, and help out whenever I can. And he's doing all the real work.
Yeah, definitely working behind the scenes for all of our broadcasts and for Tiger News in general. I mean, he's one of our main anchors for our sports segment for Tiger News, and just does a really good job at what he does.
Throw down. Looks like that's gonna be safe. Oh, did he come off the bag?
We'll call it safe.
Yeah, I call it safe, I suppose. Safe to assume that if no out call is called, then you're probably safe. So, veteran will sneak in there to second with a stolen base. 2-1 for Aiden Reyes. Reyes will look for his one. Pitcher steps on the rubber, getting ready to push off, and he'll step back. Common term used for the pitchers in this situation is to just play catch. You know, it's something you're actually doing. Just take away the batter. You're just playing catch with your catcher. And it's a very accurate catch. You have to hit your spots though, or else you're gonna lose the game catch. But
Yeah, honestly, that's just like the real premise of the catcher and the pitcher relationship. If you don't have good chemistry, the defense is gonna fall off.
And that one is grounded to second, hard hop, and he's gonna bobble it, and no good. And that's right, without the chemistry on a catcher and pitcher, not much is gonna really go your way. Because personally, in my personal experiences, I've noticed that with chemistry, whatever you want to happen, it's probably gonna happen. You know, the things that you want to go with chemistry, it's probably gonna turn out that way because you're thinking the same way, thinking the same wavelength, and you have the same ideas, and you're able to execute the same game plan at the same time. And it's why chemistry is such an important factor in team sports like baseball.
Hoagland. Hoagland.
The runner on first and second. This could be a nice scoring opportunity for the Mustangs. Try to get themselves on the board for the bottom of the third. Interesting, the bottom of the third in this game has been going on for at least an hour and 30 minutes. Definitely a slow game tonight.
And Gonzalez misses his spot a little bit there. He'll make it. Oh, that was a strike. Oh, 0-1. Okay. Breaking ball in there for a strike. 0-1 with 2 outs. Nearing the end of this inning, we could be. We also could be nearing the first king point. Can the Mustangs do it? Let's see. Grant. And no, he's going to get back in there safely.
Almost looked like the pickoff attempt was successful, but umpire was called.
Nearly did look like that from up here. I can agree. I nearly thought they got him. A little quick pick there to end the inning would be a not humiliating, but not a nice way to go out. Catcher sets up outside. An outside pitch coming. And runner goes. That's a nice throwdown. A little short there.
And the runner just walked into second base like I'd be walking to go get a fresh cut. Real nice play right there and a nice stolen base. Count's still 1-1 with 1 hour remaining in the inning.
And to get this one out, he'll have to put one right in the glove of the fielder. But I doubt that's what he wants to do. And I bet what he wants to do is hit one right into the gap. And no. 1-2. Last chance for the Mustangs here to get and capitalize on the situation they're in here. It's unknown when the next time a situation like this will occur with second on third. It's the pitch delivered. 1-2. Outside high. 2-2 count. Your 3-hitter, Grant Hoagland. Hoagland trying to get something going here. 2-2. This is a crucial moment for the Mustangs. A nice hit here would cut the deficit in half. And, ooh, good take there. Full count for Hoagland. He's going to surely look for his one here.
And it looks like some of the fans didn't agree with maybe one of the calls that was made with the audience booing or maybe even the dugout. The full count right here, this could be bases loaded for the Mustangs. Pitch on the way, and it will not count.
And batter must have called time here. pitch. 3-2. And he'll go out swinging. Visibly frustrated, he'll walk back to the dugout.
No runs, 2 hits, no errors, 2 men left on base.
And man, Ernesto Gonzalez getting himself out of a jam here. That is what a way to end the 3rd inning, and we'll be back after a short break. And we come in to the top of the 4th inning as Landon Trevino, the leadoff hitter. He'll show bunt. And it'll be in there for strike 1. Showing bunt, first pitch of the inning. Maybe getting a little bit confident here. He'll see what he can do on 0-1. Breaking ball gets him buckling a little bit. The 0-2. It'll miss outside, ball 1. Wow, trying to make quick work of these Trojans. He's already ahead in the count, 1-2. If he can replicate something like last inning. Oh, a good strikeout there for the first out of the inning. 4 pitches and he's down. If Lau can recreate something like his first, like the last inning here, he's on track to get the Mustangs back in the game.
The batter, center fielder, Brayton Cano.
And Braden Cano comes back up. Last time he was up to bat, he had a sac bunt in the 2nd inning. And he'll look at one for the first strike. And catcher goes to readjust. Chest piece came loose. And it's 0-1. Braden Cano will be up to bat. The center fielder went out last time as he was thrown out at first on a bunt, advancing runners to second, going into scoring position in 2nd and 3rd. That inning ended in no runs. And Cano sets up, looking for his pitch. Catcher steps up outside. Pitch. Delivered low. Ball 1. One's across the board. We have 1 ball, 1 strike, and 1 out. Brincano. He'll look at 1 again. Ball 2. 2-1. Ahead in the count. Feeling comfortable. Let's see what is Gano gonna do with this. No one on base. JJ Los Santos stands on deck. Getting on base could be a good idea. With De Los Santos, last time he had a single. RBI single to be exact, so maybe he can put one nice in the gap. He'll drive in Gano. Center fielder speed. He'll step in for what he hopes to be one last time. 3-1. Looking for a walker hit. He'll look for a hit, and he'll go, and he'll swing and miss. 3-2, full count for Gano. Intense moment. Can he get the Trojans on base and increase their lead by an insubstantial amount? Drop third strike, and it'll be out. Counted as a strikeout.
Although he did get struck out, it showed that batter showed a lot of patience at the plate.
It was a good AB, yeah.
I would say it was a pretty good at bat. Despite getting struck out, I mean he put up a real good fight with the pitcher, and that's all that really matters at the end of the day.
Los Santos, can you recreate a single he had in the second inning? He'll look at the first one for strike 1. And it seems to me, as a player, from a player standpoint, seems the umpire could be calling his zone low, a little bit lower than regular zones. So as a player, you have to adapt. You got to adapt to that. Look for the lower pitches, lay off the higher ones. Let's see. 1-1. Most hitters in this game have gotten themselves into this position. What will he do in this on his own? 1-1 pitch. He'll want to go for it, but he'll hold himself back. 2-1.
A nice 2-1 pitch right here for JJ De Los Santos, causing him to be a little bit more flexible, like on his pitch count. A 3-1 right there. He could draw a walk or make it another full count to try to get on base and
Speaking of pitch counts, the pitch count for Gonzalez on the Trojans has got to be up there in the 50s or 60s, as he has been going the entire game for the Trojans. And that is a quick 3 up, 3 down for the Mustangs. And quick work of the Trojans, and we'll move to the bottom of the 4th. And we'll be back after the short break.
And we are back. Welcome back to the bottom of the fourth.
And the pitcher, Justin Lyle, who just got done finishing up the Trojans, 3 up, 3 down in his last pitching outing. He'll step up to the plate on the other side, and he'll look to see what he can do against the pitcher on the Trojans. And he'll knock one up, shallow, short. It'll be 6-3 pick. Wow, what?
What a call from the umpire. And the coaches are not having it. And definitely the fans are not agreeing with that call right there. A fielder's choice right there. And a pinch runner comes to sub out. Number 22 for the Mustangs. And it is not considered a fielder's choice. It is an error.
Jaden Collier, the courtesy runner
And
at first base.
the runner will remain on first.
The batter, designated hitter, Abel Ariola.
And Ariola will step in. Lyle on first. Lyle has been on first previously and did not move previously. Let's see if he can change something. That showing bunt, and it'll be pick attempt, and it'll be come back and safe. Abel looking for his pitch. The 0-0 showing bunt. He'll get one up. And the runner will make it to second. Hey! Oh, runner caught. No, he won't.
A nice save right there. What a way to get back into second base. Almost just got like doubled off.
That would have been as a coach, I would have been steaming if my players would be getting out like that. Looking almost like he was going to go to third and hustling back to second. Only safe because of the drop throw. If that was a perfectly placed throw, he would have been out. And that would have been an embarrassing way to get out.
And an embarrassing double play you don't want to get out from.
Speaking of double plays are out of the picture now. Unless it's a nice ground ball right to the shortstop, he can get an easy tag. Showing bunt again, and it's going to be a called strike. He'll pull back for strike one. And that double play I was speaking of, it can go grounded right to the shortstop, tag the runner, and throw to first to end the inning. And that would be best case scenario for the Trojans here. But I highly doubt that is going to happen. My prediction is going to be an opposite hit right in that gap between second base and first base, and it's going to be fielded into the right field. It's going to be runners at the corners by the end of this. That is just my prediction, though. You don't know if that's really going to happen.
I think you just made like a whole game spreadsheet.
I think I just spoken into existence. And Ethan Gomez, I really need you to hit it an opposite ground ball right field.
Maybe just get a home run real quick. Nice little grand slam.
I think your team would very much enjoy that.
Would definitely cut the
Ethan
deficit
Gomez.
down.
And it's a foul tip back right side. Mustangs trying to stay alive here. Especially Ethan Gomez fighting for his AB at the plate. He'll look for his pitch. Gomez stares down the pitcher. He'll look. And curveball sneaks in there for ball one, not a strike.
Sounds like there's a lot of commotion going out on the field, mainly from the dugouts, especially the Mustang dugout, trying to distract the pitcher any way that they can in order to get on the board. No runs for the Mustangs so far, as the Moody Trojans trail by 4.
No way. No. Okay.
And that is textbook right there.
If that ball had gotten through, I think I would have just, I would have just, I don't know. That would have been crazy. But no, it was a nice opposite ground ball right to the second baseman for a nice 4-3 round play. Runner at third.
Alejandro.
Alejandro will come up to the plate.
Maybe the Double-A Alejandro will go to play Double-A soon after his senior year.
That is a ball one. Double-A trying to get this charge started. Let's see what he can do. A good knock here could easily drive in a run and start a rally for the Mustangs, and striving to get a run on the board would be a nice top priority for me if I was a Mustang player. Shutout is not what you want to see. And in there, strike one.
Even count 1-1, and getting this runner to tag home would just be the cherry on top for this at bat.
Alejandro. He'll look at his 1-1. And he'll sky one. Foul ball, right side.
Foul ball out of play. They'll bring that ball to the nearest dugout and have that person come here and get a Jason's Deli coupon.
No, I might have to jump out this window right now because I'm hungry.
Hey, maybe someone can throw that foul ball up here to the press box. I'm in dire need of some nutrition.
And Gonzalez will step off once again. He'll look at Alejandro for the 1-2. 2 outs remaining. This could be it. And no, he'll fight one off again.
And stays alive in the at-bat, 1-2. Runner still on third, and he still has a chance to bat that runner in for a nice RBI single.
Alejandro, what do you got for the 1-2?
And third is going to steal home.
And it's on 2 outs, and that will end the top of the 4th inning. We head to the bottom of the 4th.
We head to the top of the 5th right after this short break.
And the pitcher, Gonzalez, will come up to the plate for the Trojans. Last time they went down in a unfortunate 3-up, 3-down. Let's see if they can make a turn of events here and see if they can put some runs and hits on the board. And the 1-0 will be outside, down and low. For Lyle there. He's been pitching since about the 3rd inning.
And the 2-0 delivered.
Ernesto Hill, line one hard into the center field. And what a hit there by Ernesto Gonzalez.
Yeah, that hit right there just went straight through past the pitcher, past the second baseman, and it just went all the way to center field. Had some great distance and a lot of power to it. What a great way and a great appearance right there to get on first base.
And it'll be Nemaya Vega, the third baseman, coming up to bat.
Luke Coakley, cursive runner, at first base. The batter is...
And the ball gets loose as first comes to second. And he's going for 3. And makes it home. Makes it to third safely.
And folks, I gotta correct myself. On third base is not Ernesto Gonzalez. It is number 6, who we do not have a name for in our roster.
On a crazy error like that cost him so much for this Mustang defense. I mean, you had the first base runner already on first base. Then a wild throw ended up making him go to third base. And a runner's now in scoring position, possibly going to put some more runs up for the Trojans.
And that would just be detrimental to the Mustang this year. Mustangs here have just got to get something going here. Start throwing some strikes, let the defense work a little bit. Just like this.
And that ball gets through as the runner from third comes home on that RBI single for Nehemiah Vega.
And coming up to the plate now will be number 8. Number 8, Gael LeBlanc.
Right fielder, Gael LeBlanc.
LeBlanc shows bunt early. Could be a fake pullback attempt. He's going to commit to the bunt. 0-1. The ball lands right in the eye of the Miller Buccaneer.
Now, Moody is just acting very dominant in this game and showing that they're the top dog. Pickoff attempt, unsuccessful. He's in there. Moody trailing with 5 runs, 10 hits, and 2 errors. Although King, 0 runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors.
And that one is going to be a good bunt right to the pitcher. And successful sacrifice by Gael LeBlanc.
Nice sack.
That'll send... That'll send Nemaya Vega to second base.
Nice little sack bunt right there in order to advance the runner to second base.
You bring up designated hitter. Aragon Padron.
Padron. He'll step into the box with 1 out remaining and a runner on second. Scoring position. He'll call time. And I think we've got some communication here going on between the batter and the second base runner. Not uncommon. A second base runner is going to... yes, I think I see it happening. Second base runner is stealing the signs from the catcher and relaying them with special signs to the hitter. Now, what you just saw there was a little leg kick on the right leg. I could just be reaching, but it could also be a sign to signify the hitter that maybe a fastball is coming, a curveball is coming. Let's see, what is he going to do? Nothing here. And pitch delivered. Curveball gets in there for strike one.
0-1 count, and the runner on second is acting very antsy, very, I would say, energetic, putting the pitcher on his toes, trying to decide whether to just throw the pitch or to pick off to second base.
That is, I would say, the main goal of a base runner. And he's doing his job. The pitcher is doing an amazing job at ignoring the distraction as he makes his way 0-2, digging himself really nice into the count here. Lyle looking to get himself another strikeout for the second out of the inning.
Padron calling time on the plate.
And one thing I've noticed from all of the Trojans, very disciplined players. They know when to call their times. They know when to take their pitches and when to swing. It seems like the coaches on the Trojans have coached very nice players. Not nice, but necessarily coach smart players into knowing how to get the best results for themselves.
And that's what it comes down to for a successful team. It all comes down to the coaches and how much the players really want to succeed. I mean, it all starts from the coaching, and these coaches have definitely taught their students well.
And that one is knocked into left field. It's going to go foul. A great hit.
An amazing hit right there. Had a lot of power and oomph to it. Just curling foul, though.
And last time Padron was up to bat in the third inning, he had a nice hard single. Really nice high exit velocity, but it unfortunately just went right to a fielder in the outfield, and he only landed himself at a single. But with that power, I wouldn't doubt it if he can grab himself a nice double or even triple. And the 1-2 pitch is on its way. And like I said, he'll knock one, and it'll get down through, and he'll get himself a double, maybe a triple. No, he'll land himself in with a double, circulating the runners around the bases just one time, making it 6-0.
And wow, I must say, that's a great RBI double right there. And that previous at-bat, what are very uncommon, and it's very hard to accomplish as well.
For King, it's going to be 0, and for Moody, it's going to be 6, as number 7 comes in to bat.
Christian Garza, the batter.
Christian Garza will look at his 0-0 pitch. And he'll sky one in the right field. That looks like it's going to get down. And I think they're going to send the runner. They're going to send the runner home. And they're going to try at second, and they're not going to get him. They're going to circle. They're going to make the runner circle the bases one more time. Rotation, rotation. Home to second, home to second, home to second.
Back-to-back hits, back-to-back RBI doubles. What a way to show up and show out on the plate. Amazing discipline from these hitters, and it just shows how locked in they're in at the plate, racking up all of these runs. 7-0, the top of the fifth, with only one out. That's going to cause some crazy destruction and a lot of anger for the other side.
And that one popped up right to the catcher. And man, I would be upset if that were me. I would be unfathomably upset if that were me, actually. Man, I feel bad. Going up waiting all that time, go up, and then it's a pop-up foul. I would be unfathomably mad.
The batter is Landon Trevino.
Trevino steps in for what I think could be his third or fourth AB of the game. Oh my goodness, that one, yeah, you missed it, Noah. That one is all the way already at the fence. Jeez.
Crushed all the way foul.
Now, I wouldn't doubt it if that ball actually had an exit velocity of 90 plus.
And if that ball, if the swing time was more directed on time, who knows? It could have gone out of the park.
That one could do some damage if it was just squared up a little bit more. Pitch, delivered, low, runner's gonna advance.
And that runner easily just walked into third base like it was nothing.
And that runner could have hustled to home with, I mean, not much hustle being shown there by Mustangs, and I don't blame them. It's a tough game to try and show effort in, but I still believe that there is a chance that these Mustangs can get some runs on the board and get some fight in the game.
Definitely. Even though if you're down on the count, you still have to show up and show out and put in 100% effort regardless of what the score is. Because even in the long run, it could actually help you in the game.
And that ball is going to miss high, making it 2-1.
And it looks like some little kiddos are coming out to the press box to get their free Jason's Deli coupon. Swing and a miss right there.
2-2, and did they have a ball? I didn't actually see it. Oh, did they get the ball?
I think they did.
That
Maybe,
has to be
possibly.
it. That has to be it for what coming up here.
Yeah, and
I
it
think
appears
they
like
did.
it.
We just heard the doors close. And fighting for that one is going to get off the tip of his bat, and it's going to roll foul. It'll stay 2-2. The batter will come back.
For a second, the ball looked like it stayed fair, but just rolled out foul.
And for those of you who may be confused, rule stands. The ball is it can be in fair territory, and it can roll foul all the way up until it crosses either first or second base. So if your ball is rolling and it rolls foul just before it crosses third base, it's a foul ball. But the other way around, if it gets just ahead of third base and then goes foul, then that ball is gonna stay a fair ball. Just a matter of distance and proportional to how far the ball is from the plate.
And we've got a full count, and if the batter is walked, that will put runners at the corners. Another scoring opportunity for the Trojans. Swing and a miss.
And that'll end the merciless top half of the 5th inning. Your Trojans scoring 3 and having 7 runs total, 12 hits, and 2 errors. While your King Mustangs, and we'll be back after the short break.
And welcome back. We are at the bottom of the fifth, and from word I had just heard, Venezuela has just won the World Team Baseball over the USA. One and 0 count. Excuse me, 2-0. And the 2-0 pitcher goes, and the ball is just hit off of the catcher's mask. 3-0. Cody Westbrook, number 14, batting for the Mustangs. Not sure what their approach is supposed to be here. Very, very unsure. With the Mustangs only having 2 runs and 2 errors, it's difficult to see what they're trying to go for and what their strategy is in order to get on base and get some runs in for the Mustangs. Full count now. The batter has options. Which one will he choose? And he'll choose a strikeout. Caught him looking. A nice little K right there for the pitcher.
Third baseman,
Marcos Oregon, number 8, up to the plate. Ball going way outside for ball 1. One no count, 1 out, nobody on. Number 8 up to the plate. And that's a nice line drive. Chopper to shortstop to first. And they get him. They get him out. Out at first, which brings in the next batter up to the plate, number 15, Christian Signs. Trying to save the Mustangs in a desperate attempt to get on the board after being in a shutout the entire game. And the pitch going outside for ball 1.
The batter is Christian Sainz.
And the pitch going down in the middle for ball 2. Dugout seems like it's pretty getting hyped. Outside for ball 3. And it's a 3-1 count. The hitter trying to figure out what to do with this pitch. A little bit of flexibility right here, and he takes it for a full count.
And a full count with 2 outs. Signs trying to show some clutch here. Last time he was up in the 3rd inning, he had a single. If he can have a single here, that single would get him on base, and a single would also bring up Aiden Reyes. But the inning will end here, and we will move to, looks like, the top of the 6th. Short inning, short break. And like break, we'll be back after ours. And wow, first pitch swinging, and it's going to be first pitch foul.
Welcome to the top of the sixth. Long game. 2 hours and 18 minutes is what we've got recorded so far.
And the 0-1 to that's not Braden Cano. That is. Oh, wait, no, that is Braden Cano. I swear I saw a number 6, and then I saw a 3.
And then you saw 7.
And then I saw 7, and then I saw 1. 71.
Yeah. I wish that was the temperature outside, but it's not.
No, the temperature outside seems to be. Looks like we're playing in some 52-degree weather.
Yeah, I want to go home.
Very windy. I was out there last game doing the camera, and there's a spot right here in front of the press box where there's a wall blocking the wind. I spent a lot of my time in front of this wall. It was way too cold. And we're inside this press box now here, and we have turned off the AC because it has gotten too cold. And it also doesn't help that the heater smells like someone's actually burning the heater as we're in here.
Yep, and then the heater's gonna like explode or something. So like, I would rather stay cold, even if it means like not smelling radiator. Fans are getting hyped up.
De Los Santos, he'll look at his 2-0. And in there, strike 1.
2-1 count for Little Santos. Trying to put up some more runs in this massacre that we're witnessing from this game.
And line, center field, shallow.
And the second runner will stay at second base, and that's a nice base hit for De Los Santos.
Bring up the pitcher, Ernesto Gonzalez.
Number 14, Ernesto Gonzalez up to the plate. Trying to hack in some more runs and throw some RBIs around the bases.
He's been putting on an absolute clinic on the mound. Has also been putting on a great performance next to the plate here in the box. He'll look at the first one for a strike. Putting down the Mustangs at bat by bat. He'll be taking his at bats and trying to slam one in the gap, maybe down the line, getting a triple, double, maybe a single. And if I were to just put in my own prediction once again, this one I feel like this is gonna go on the left side. I think it's gonna be a ground ball on the left side of the shortstop. It's gonna get right through. That'll be pretty hard. He has to hit it pretty hard. Whoa. Left side of the shortstop. And a nice double play. Whoa! Ball gets through! And he's gonna come home and he's gonna score, making it 8-0. So yes, they did get the double play, but they also had let in a run score in. That's unfortunate. No, what did you have to say?
Hiccups are getting to me.
Okay.
I was gonna say that twin killing right there was definitely beneficial for the team, but also on that error kind of led the runner to come home. 8-0 is all I gotta say.
So you can say. So we got 1-0 with 0 outs. As Nemaya Vega, the third baseman, he comes up to the plate, being an offensive menace in this game so far. No good. He has no one on base to deal with. 2-0. Fresh line. 2-0. Just like the last few ABs have ended up in. And he'll sky one foul. Should I go get that Jason's Daily coupon? I wish I could.
Wish I could go get some nice
Oh,
Chick-fil-A
someone's on
right
it.
now. Wait, someone's on the run.
I've got a 10-piece and some fries waiting for me at home. I know that for sure. I found that out about a few hours ago.
Wish I could just walk to McDonald's and get a free cone with my free points.
And, oh, lined into center. Caught. For the third out. Whoa.
Looks like we'll be transitioning to the bottom of the sixth. I'm sure a lot of fans are eager to come home, and it looks like they're lining up. Oh,
Could this be ball game? I think it is. I think we.
I think this is not ball game. Yep. That is not ball
No,
game.
not ball game. We'll be back after the break. And stepping into the new inning is stepping into the box.
Aiden Gray is the batter.
Reyes steps in the box. 0-1. He'll look to see what he can do. 0-1. Foul one. Far left side.
Please take it back to the nearest
He'll dig himself into a negative count. 0-2. Gotta fight and look for something outside of the zone here. Just like that. That'll be a 1-2.
I would say it's definitely easier to get on base, especially when you're not fighting with hiccups.
Let's see if... I don't think the Trojans have had any hiccups throughout their game.
Yeah.
They've been pretty solid all throughout. All 6 innings. 0 runs, 4 runs, 0 runs, 0, 3, and 1 is their current run scoreboard looking like for each inning.
And then the Mustangs are just looking like binary code.
If the binary code is all one word, and that is the chopper to third, and it's going to be over the pitcher, and it's going to be a coming off the bag and tagging the runner. First out of the inning. And Noah, is it the 6th inning? Okay. Is it the 6th inning or the next inning that could be the end of the game?
Actually neither.
Oakland.
I don't think so. Because bottom of the 6th right now, next inning would be the top of the 7th, which would be Moody on offense, so they can put up some more insurance runs, which means that King would have to walk it off.
So the bottom of the 7th.
Bring the ball back there.
Yeah.
Got it.
On a really long explanation. Number 10. Up to the plate.
Grant Hoogland.
You know, I really hate these hiccups. You got ones across the board, just like area.
That's what we would say if we were 1-1. And it's skied. Right side. Foul territory. And it's going to bounce a few times. It looks like it's going to end up near the home side bathrooms.
And maybe I think we're having some sound difficulties. Yeah, it sounds just like keep on glitching and stuff.
Did you hear that barking spider? I mean...
No comment. No comment. We stay professional.
2-2 from Ernesto Gonzalez. Strikeouts for the second out of the inning. Mustangs go down swinging. And some of the last chance for this inning is Justin Lyle.
With two outs to Marion, the batter is Justin Lyle.
And he'll swing at the first one and swing through it. Lytle showing himself as a certified offensive weapon. As he has gotten on base, I am nearly sure every time he's gotten up, he's gotten on base. Let's see, will he continue the streak? With 0-2, he's dug deep in his own hole. And he'll look at one for the first ball.
It looks like we have a echoing car horn in the audience. Hopefully everyone's okay. 1-2. With 1 out remaining in the inning.
And no, he didn't go. It'll be 2 balls and 2 strikes, 2s across the board.
Definitely don't want to get that yo-yo.
Mm-mm.
We don't like the letter. The number 2.
He'll foul one off, staying alive. 2 strikes, 2 balls, and 2 outs. Justin Lytle. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Allergies, right?
He'll go down swinging. It's the end of the inning. What's going on? And welcome back, everybody, to the Trojans versus the Mustangs. We have your starting batting order will be Gael LeBlanc, as he'll look at one for the first strike, 0-1.
Gael LeBlanc, batter.
And it looks like there will be a new. Ooh!
And that is a screamer in the left field, caught for the out.
And there's also a new pitcher for the Mustangs. Number, I think that says 13. Though I cannot see. I think that is a 2, actually.
Next batter is Erwan Padron.
We'll see.
Padron up to the plate. 13, the new pitcher for the Mustangs.
He'll hit him.
Youch.
And I almost saw that one coming from the last batter. You know, this pitcher has a little bit of the sidearm action. You know, the, what's it? 3 o'clock arm slot. Very, very hard to control if not mastered. And it's not uncommon you're going to get the occasional hitting batters. And pinch running. Pinch running for Padron is number 3.
Pinch runner at first base, number 3, Andrew De La Cruz.
Andrew De La Cruz will step in for Padron.
Padron up to the plate. Kristen Garza. Ladies and gentlemen, Kristen Garza up to the plate. Padron subbed out for
And he'll shallow foul ball.
foul. Nearly fair.
It's not until you get into a game setting that you realize how actually kind of difficult it is to hit the ball in fair play off a real pitch. Your timing has to be just within a few hundred milliseconds, if at all that many milliseconds. It's a matter of getting your bat angle right, bat speed, everything just right to get right outcome that you're looking for. And he'll go down on strikes looking.
With 2 outs, he'll bring up the fielder, Juan Ortiz.
And Ortiz will come up to the plate. De La Cruz on first base. And he'll go to second. And no throw.
Some nice hustle from the base runner. Able to go from first to second with some incredible speed on the bases. on the bases. It's a great way to put himself into RBI territory and a scoring opportunity, again, for the Trojans.
And that ball missing around the same spot again. 2-0. Top of the 7th here as we step in. 2 balls, 0 strikes, and 1 strike. 2-1.
Number 12, Juan Ortiz up to the plate.
And missing. Slider down low. 3-1.
Now a 3-1 count is good, but a 3-1 body wash, not so much. Full count.
It's full count. We have off a foul ball. It's going to go to 2 strikes. This could be, or not could be, but likely is the last AB for the Trojans here. that one is going to miss, and it's going to make it runners on first and second.
And number 12 will walk up to first base after that walk.
He runs at first and second two outs. It'll bring up Landon Trevino.
The Landon Trevino. This has got to be at least his fourth AB, if not his fifth. Has gone up quite a few times. The Trojans are only batting 9 players, so it makes sense why their lineups are going by so quickly.
Oh, and 1 count for Trevino with 1 out remaining in the inning as that ball goes foul. 0-2.
Digging himself into an 0-2 count here. Like the last batter, this could be the last AB for the Trojans. That slider comes close. Almost gets them there, but no, it's going to miss, and it's going to become 1-2. Trevino could hit an one right into the gap, you know, far in there. And that will end the inning, as it is a nice outing by the pitcher here. And that will be it for the top of the 7th. We come into what could be, and likely is, the last inning. We go to the bottom of the 7th, and we'll be back after this short break. Oh, swinging, yes. He went out swinging last time he was up in a clutch moment with the bases loaded. He'll swing again, strike 2.
Ethan Gomez, the batter.
Gomez skies one, right field, foul territory, and it'll be the first baseman that'll run out and catch it.
And it looks like this Trojan defense is just trying to get this game over with. I mean, the destruction is there. No runs for the Mustangs just yet. And it looks like they're just trying to go home, take a nap, or eat some good food after the game. In there for strike 1.
Do it. Looks at the first one. For strike 1. And second pitch. In there. Strike 2. Could this be an immaculate inning? To end the game, that would be a feat.
Do it. Trying to do it. And he's trying to do it. Trying to get on base. Can he do it? Let's see if he can do it. He can't do it. Okay, caught swinging, and that is the ball game, ladies and gentlemen.
That's the ball game.
Your final score is 8-0, with Moody having 13 hits, King having 2. An eventful game, in my opinion. It was very fun to commentate, and I actually enjoyed watching this. It was, even though the scores weren't exactly neck and neck, the possibility